next home improvement project is something that I've never done before. And take a look at this. It's a big old chip out of the tile. So what I'll have to do obviously is cut this tile out. Luckily we have a bunch of extra just like in the utility room or whatever. So we already have the material and we already have the grout. So
we have some in here too.
Have to watch a couple of YouTube videos. Yeah, we'll have to replace these as well. Those had already started before we moved in. We don't know how the big old chip in the hallway happened.
No, I mean the runner has been there since not long after we moved in. And like we had no idea until we moved the runner to do something and
right.
Bleh.
Bleh. It's a little cold out.
Is it?
I'm still sweating.
Yeah.
So, what I learned on this ruck.
I really like these post-ruck debriefings that we have.
Well, because I'm all worried about, you know, like, obviously, like, RVing is a big part of our future.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, buddy. So instead of getting a vehicle to tow our current travel trailer, what we'll have to do is just get like a used minivan to take the family around, and then we'll just have to get a Class A. Did you hear that, Rach? I want to see what her reaction is. So instead of having to get like a big old truck to pull our travel trailer, we'll just get a Class A. Solves that problem.
It does solve that problem. However, don't we not want a Class A?
Well, sometimes you just don't have a choice. It's the only way it's gonna work.
Really?
Unless we get one of those giant trucks.
I'm cool with the giant truck.
Really?
Yes. Because then we have a vehicle wherever we go. That's the part that we loved about having.
Well, yeah. Well, we would just do we could just do a pull behind whatever our like main vehicle for.
Oh, yeah, we could do that. Aww.
But I mean, shoot, that's 5 years away, so.
Yeah, it's a long ways away. I am curious though, now that we are moving forward, people that have more than 3 kids, I've read that 3 is the hardest number of children to have. Like, anything more or less is easier than 3.
Which just blows my mind, because how could 4 possibly be easier? Say that again.
She still looks so much like a baby to me.
Oh, that video?
Yeah.
I think because at 4, they can pair off. It's probably looking over the course of a whole range of parenting. And so when you have 4, they can team up. And if you have 3, you have one odd man out all the time.
I need to get a drink of water before I pass out.
What you doing, Bear? You putting all those in there? Cool. We just got this from the UPS guy at like, it was like 8 p.m.
Yeah, poor UPS.
I feel bad for him. 8 p.m. on a Friday, he dropped off our Lovevery shipment. You know, it wasn't on the step, on the front porch when I got home from work, so I assumed we weren't getting it today. But I was really excited that we did, because it's a really cool play kit. Lovevery has play kits that are specified by age from 0 months to 36 months. And this one's the realist kit. So I think it's like 19 to 21 months, but everybody is loving it. We have a flashlight, we have a cool puzzle that has, it's more than just a puzzle. It has different pieces that all fit together, different colors. That's what's really cool about Lovevery, is that they're toys. As you play with them, you learn. Right, Wee Wee?
And I can absolutely say that these are the toys that when we get them, we play with them the longest.
Absolutely.
Hands down.
Like from the time the Lovevery kit comes in and we open the box and set it all out, we have like a solid 2 hours of everybody being entertained.
Right.
We should really time it better.
Exactly. For our next box, we should really plan it.
We should plan the timing of the arrival of our Lovevery kit for like when we really need to get something done. But I'll show you. I was thinking about this earlier while we were all It's kind of our routine to come home from work and then we all hang out in the playroom because everybody has something to do. And then it ends up looking like this. However, I was thinking about it as we were playing earlier and I was kind of disappointed that it ended up coming in, so it was fine. But I was disappointed we didn't get our new Lovevery kit. Yeah, I know. This stuff is all front and center. Like this is something we got when Eloise was about 6 months old. So it's been around for about a year, a little over a year. But she still actively plays with this. So do the twins. This has a couple of race cars that go down it, which are somewhere around here, but it also works with our other like Hot Wheel cars. So we play with that all the time and have races and stuff. And then if you go over here, this is from another Lovevery kit, and it's a puzzle with different produce. So that's a good one. I'm gonna go ahead and finish it. I just can't help myself when there's a puzzle around. So if you want Lovevery, if you want to check it out, we do have an affiliate link in the description box below. We're huge fans of Lovevery, and I think they make excellent gifts. Like if you're going to a baby shower, you're going to somebody's birthday party, you don't know what to get them. You don't want to just get them like another truck or another baby doll. These genuinely help them learn. So you can check out their play kits. I'll link it below and you can like filter it by age and see what's in the play kit. This one's really cool. So this one's the realist one, and this is one of my favorites that we've had. It also has, in the realist play kit, I kind of, when I pick out our Lovevery kits, I go sort of in between Berend Lyndle and Eloise's age. And then they both can play with it. So this is part of this realist kit too. And it has a bunch of different animals. So you could do animals, colors, and then in these pockets it has a little pillow of whatever that is. And Berend Lyndle just sat down and played with that for a while. And then I pulled them all out and gave them each a pile, and then they put it all back in. So really cool. Check it out in the description box below if you want to try Lovevery. If you guys are thinking it's really weird that we went from like not wanting to have any more kids to all of a sudden wanting to have more kids, I completely agree. Our 3 children are in the bathtub right now. So I was just telling the vlog that if they think it's weird that we all of a sudden went from not wanting more kids to wanting 2 more, it is. For Brad, it's not as weird because in his mind, according to him, he's been sort of switching gears the last few weeks. So we'll talk a little bit more about that in a minute. I've been on a mug cake kick. Oh my gosh, mine's not cooked nearly enough. I just stuck my spoon in and look how it came out. On a mug cake kick lately. And I've made, I don't know how many mug cakes, cupcakes, any kind of cake you could think of. And so I figured I could just wing it. I wing a lot of things in life, and I didn't think that this would be much different. I guess it was. Brad doesn't even know. He's like really...
It's growing on me.
He's trying to let me down easy, but he's...
It's growing on me.
First of all, it's completely paleo, so it's healthy. He like won't describe it.
I've just never had anything like it. It's definitely not sweet.
No, it's
At all.
more like dark chocolate.
Mm-hmm.
But you said it doesn't taste like chocolate at all.
I said I wouldn't request it again. But I'm eating it.
You were
and
the...
It's growing on me.
Okay. I mean, you are eating it.
What?
The one I made the other night I don't feel like was that edible. I didn't even eat all of mine. But that was a recipe, and I followed it to a T. Actually, I thought it seemed really dry, or like really thick, and I even added extra, I think it was cashew milk, and it was still like, the bottom of mine was so dense it was chewy. It was not good. But this one, I don't know. Mine's not cooking. What in the heck is going on here? I'm eating it. Update. I think it's really good. It's just not very sweet. It's more rich. Would you call it rich? Very chocolatey.
So can you even leave the recipe alone?
Like dark chocolate. I can't link the recipe. I didn't measure anything. Actually, I did 2 or 3 spoonfuls of gluten-free flour, probably about 2 spoonfuls of cocoa powder, or raw cacao powder as some call it, a glob of peanut butter, a splash of vanilla, a dash of both baking soda and baking powder, a sprinkle of salt, an egg, and cashew milk, and chocolate chips, dairy-free chocolate chips. So if you want to try to recreate it, roughly use that recipe.